Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. Today's character role is not Judas, but the Lost. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well then. I guess we're in for some fun here. The Lost, of course, having no health, but having the Holy Mantle, so 1 hit per room maximum. And the D4 if you want to reroll your build because you hate having a chance of victory. Because the Holy Mantle is one of the rerolled objects. This is good though, this means spiders won't hit me. They won't aggro on me, they won't be able to hit me. They probably won't be afraid of me either, so those guys are far less inconvenient than they normally would be. So really, this room's just the flies. See, look at this. They're all cuddly and not mad at me. It's great. That's actually a pretty good starter for the Lost. This item, or sorry, this trinket is a random mushroom effect each room, a chance for one, and one of those is the compass. The best mushroom, truly. Luck up. That's a good start. So, we're actually off to a decent start. This rune destroys all the rocks and props in a room. Sorry about my throat right now. It's giving me some trouble, obviously. Quite obviously. No problem, though. We're building up keys. Haven't had a reason to use my rune yet. Don't have any bombs for this, and sadly I'll have to deal with all the flies. Hagalaz won't save me. Funny as that would be. This is not nice. So if Duke of Flies doesn't want to be hit, Duke of Flies won't be hit. Because it's not like I have the DPS to cut through all of these flies in any quick rate. And it's not like I can afford to take a hit and thus not focus them down effectively. This is why I always bomb the Duke of Flies. There was no avoiding that one, really. A single bomb will handle Duke of Flies to the point where you can't possibly not be able to handle it in pretty much every situation. But you know, getting there slowly. That was a lot scarier than the Duke of Flies seems like it should be, right? You know, that's a tears up, so and a range up. Even though the hearts are useless, it is still a good item. So that's a solid start for me. Nice being able to go to curse rooms as the Lost. Oh yeah, thank you. Of course, I don't fear the spiders. I know you want to kill me, right? Thanks. One of the first things I want to do is get rid of my use item. Because, of course, I don't want to have a hazard where, say, on Curse of the Maze, I enter the boss room and then press space to skip the cutscene. But it's Curse of the Maze, so I get teleported out of the boss room and instantly use my item, and then I die because I don't have Holy Mantle. That's a thing that happens. Of course, I just need to be mindful of that. And only press space when I know I don't have Curse of the Maze, or if I've waited long enough to know that I definitely got the animation, basically. Oh. That is 2 damage up. It's excellent. Perfect pickup right about now. Alright, these guys aren't mad at me. That's so weird for me. Are these guys also not mad at me? I'm going with yes. No thank you. I'll walk away from you slowly. Maybe even not so slowly, if you play your cards right. So what do we have here? No thank you, and Probably, thank you. I'm looking for a use for this Hagalaz, though. Because honestly, it's probably better for me than the Empress. I don't really need the Empress. And I don't have any bombs. So give me the right situation, and it's a darn good card to have. Counts as a card. And yeah, I don't have to dodge the holes because I'm flying. They go right under me. Look. So first Devil Room. We know we're looking for a dead cat, of course. Always is the Lost. Other respawns are nice and such. I don't like respawning as another character with the Lost, though. Oh, this is good. So the Blood Clot is 1 damage up and some amount of range up, but only from one side of my face. This is Flight, but it's also a 0.3 speed up if I get something else that modifies my speed, and fortunately Abaddon modifies my speed. Abaddon normally removes all of my red hearts and gives me 6 black hearts, but of course that's not very relevant for me right now. But it also gives me 1.5 damage up, 0.2 speed up, and a chance that my tears are fear shots, that fear enemies cause them to make dumb movements that I hate and really don't want to deal with, but the 1.5 damage up is too worth it to not take. I'm very interested in this room, but I have to see what I get from the item room boss first. Of course, there's no chance that I'm rushing a Lost run. And that right there instantly makes it a lot more appealing to not use all of my keys in order to get what I wanted in there, which was checking out those chests. So it's instantly a better situation just because I waited. But so far we're in a pretty darn good shape. A lot of damage for this early. Good fire rate, good speed. This is a good room for Hagalaz. Reason being it has a bunch of mushrooms, which means it has a bunch of chances, however small, for a magic mushroom to show up. It didn't happen, but, you know, it's the chance. All good, though. All going swimmingly. Yeah, I see you trying to be sneaky. Alright. This would be another good room for Hagalaz, but I don't have it anymore. This is definitely more mushrooms. Unfortunate, but not a big deal or anything. Just bomb some of them myself. Key Bum picks up keys that drop and drops chests sometimes. Dang, I couldn't get that to the secret room, but it should be here. Or a secret room should be here. That's actually pretty tempting, but I can't hold 2 trinkets, so it's not really that worth it. If I could hold 2 trinkets, I would totally take it, though. Because that's a lot of chances to get guppy parts, including the dead cat, mostly. Wow, another golden key. What do you want me to do with all these golden keys? Hyper infinite keys. Like, they're so infinite that they're uncountably infinite. Whoa, buddy, calm down. That was my own fault, of course. Stain should be free, but you never know. I'm pretty sure that the wiggly arms don't hurt you, and if you have flight... Oh, I made a mistake. Okay, we're good. Anyway, if you have flight, and you're in the area where the wavy arms happen, that you don't get hit by anything. I believe that I've encountered that situation. Of course, now is not the time to test that. Okay, so we got 1 damage up and a 10% Devil Room chance increase. Of course, all Devil Rooms are free as the Lost. So the more we get, the better. So we didn't get what I wanted, which was the ability to hold 2 trinkets. 2 of clubs to double my bombs. And let's take a little extra time and finish this floor. That 1 damage up is a big deal. It's a help. God dang it, why'd you have to move? And now I will visit this. Magician, homing tears for a room. Not gonna use that anywhere else, I'm sure. Lover's literally nothing for me. Has no chance of being useful, no matter how much it wants to be. And the last wave is a slightly dangerous wave because it's 4 of the, or 3 of, oh, it's just 3 of those. If there were 4, it'd be pretty dangerous, but 3, I could deal with that. Hanged Man, flight for a room. Well, that was a bust. Plus side is I did not have to use any keys, so it's not a big deal. And that's enough to go to a shop for an item that I don't yet desire. Kind of sucks about not being able to take the left hand and keep my 2 damage, which is most certainly going to help me more. But we did make out pretty well. So I would say things are in good shape. Things are in order. Can't really make use of that, but I can blow up your friend, Keybum. That was worth it. Down. I have 9 bombs now, so every chance at that magic mushroom that's kind of worth it, I think I'm probably going to take. Because that's very much something that I would like in my life. That or a cricket's head, which of course I opened the chests that I could. So I'm working on that one too. Of course, Guppy's head, Tammy's head, any other use item that isn't harmful to my life, I will happily take. But you know, for now the patience game will play quite nicely. Thanks, man. I needed that. But now we're in good shape for this shop. I'm down for BFFs. It could become something very nice. Increases the size and doubles the damage of my familiars if relevant. So of course Keybum doesn't get buffed at all besides becoming larger, but Incubus, for example, would be absolutely stupid. So I'm even more keen on that pickup than I already was. But Incubus is always a great pickup. Better still when you don't have any other familiars ahead of it, which I'm probably going to try and maintain for this particular run. That is health up, but of course. Anyway, 0.7 tears up and 0.16 shot speed down. Whoa, buddy, that was close. That's fine. I was kind of trying to push Krampus into the fire, but it was fine. Strength and Lover. Strength is Magic Mushroom for a room, so that's nice. Has the 1.5 multiplier included. And we got Lump of Coal, which increases the size and damage of my tiers based on the distance they've traveled. So that's also pretty nice. No, no, no. Trying to capture them. Not kill them. And we are gonna find the item room, and we're probably gonna clear the floor. No reason not to, really. There were apparently a number of coins stacked right there. Now, this is the last room before we get something real tasty. And that's pretty good. It's all stats up, even if it's minor. I guess technically it's worth it, just in case of that. Or a small rock. Small rock would be nice. Magician, again. But this run is going pretty well. I really want to hit the spacebar, but I can't. At least not if I want to live. This run is fantastic. Oh, god dang it. That's fine. That's a little less fine. All good, don't worry. Never mind, hardest boss in the game. I won. That was really scary. That is actually the hardest boss in the game, by the way. That's not a joke. The attacks are difficult. They're fast. They're strange patterns. It's really, really brutal. It also does a full heart of damage, which, when you're any other character, is a pretty big deal. I am surprised that my life did not end there, but the strength card was definitely the right call. Alright, it's 0.3 damage up. Gotta take what you can get sometimes. I'm getting consistent damage up. And even if they're small, I mean, just between the last two items, I got 0.6 damage up. If you include Lump of Coal, I got a rather large damage up. But 0.6 is more than a bunch of items that I consider good damage up, so... just gotta take things in perspective. Never lucky. Nah, I got some luck already. Which was pretty nice, mind you. Oh wow, I actually got the kill so quickly. Oh, I stopped you. You were gonna charge right into the spikes, man. Alright. I do want to go to the curse room, I suppose. Shoot the fires, and then I will get all of these skulls that are reasonable to get. Emperor is good. Emperor is pretty good too. Alright, it's all good. Now I can get these three and these three. 2 black hearts would be a pretty nice haul if I were playing any other character. Okay, those are all different. Not bothering with different pills, not bothering with pills on the Lost in general. trying to find some dead ends. It's working. It is working. And I want this in my life. Except when it's that. Half off on everything in shops, but you'll note that this is Depths 1 and there's only one more shop left, and it could also be Super Greed. So this might be a useless item, because I'm most certainly not fighting Hush. Almost certainly, I guess. One never can be certain. Well, there's that. All stats up, 1.5 damage multiplier. Exactly the item I've been looking for all my life. There's a small rock, which is 1 damage up. If I get a speed modifier, it's 0.2 speed down. If I get a tier modifier, it's 0.2 tiers up. And those have to be after picking it up. But that was a great floor so far. Loki should be no problem with this kind of setup. So it would seem. Eagle range and shot speed up. Shot speed's pretty helpful. There's my use item. Which is 0.1, sorry. Let's get this right now. 2 damage up. 12.5% Devil Room chance increase as long as I'm holding it. Oh gosh. I'm not following my own advice. I'm waiting for being comfortable. But it's fine. Because I got a key back. I'm gonna need 2 keys though. It's surprising when I don't get a key drop all floor though. Unlike in Gungeon, where it's surprising if I get a key drop in a run. Still, this will be okay. Can't say I'm gonna win though or anything, because I am the Lost. But any other character I would feel really nice right about now. I still feel pretty nice. This is rather swell. See? Look, it's all good. And we get a real good item here, which is the full map, but not any room identities. And then I will give it all of my money. Oh, I thought it was jammed for a second because it stopped. Why is it doing that? That's so odd. But it's a good machine. That was beautiful. The nice thing is I can hit space, I can hit Q, and all that stuff. It doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. I missed. I was too fast. Ah, that's lovely. I can take that. That's fine. It's not dangerous particularly. It bounces around the room. If it comes into contact with an enemy, it gives it a status effect, a random one. And if it comes into contact with a pickup, it has a chance to reroll it like the D20 into another pickup of some sort. And now we're out of here. This is going well, though. Whoopsie. That would have pretty much sucked. Oh, I didn't beat him to that. I needed to beat him to that, though. Man, back in the day, when the Lost couldn't even take one hit in a room most of the time. That's just... That would have been such a dumb death for such a good run. But then again, the run already would have died at Duke of Flies. Interesting, I killed that one fast enough that it didn't get to count as a black one to spawn a spider. Dang, calm down, Foot. Jeez, man. I don't even know why I bombed that. But this is still alive. Oh, I have to. Now I'm leaving. Fortunately, this boss can't screw me. I don't want that. Even if I don't get anything in my first slot, I have no reason to take this at this point. Well, more special rooms right off spawn. Obvious which direction to go for once. Treasure map really does help though. Makes a pretty big difference in my boss finding abilities. Turns them from 0% to like 90%. Probably 95, 99%. Everyone was just dying. I wasn't even contributing for the most part. So I obviously need to steal some lovely keys from my familiar here. Because I don't have enough for the chest. And I would very much like to. Those guys aren't harmful, so really just worry about the eyes, of course. The eyes are the actual scary parts. Eyes are some of the scariest enemies in the womb, honestly. Nice. I am a little large, so my focus just needs to be not messing up. Which I succeeded in, and this is definitely not a run that's taken Hush down. Gonna leave this one at that. And we are going to now... I would have Emperored here, but with how bad those chests were, I had to leave that challenge room immediately. Not having the map will see my consistency at finding the boss go down to 0 most likely. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I can't afford them anyway, so... Not like it matters. Wow, 2 of this room and neither had a tinted rock? What are the odds? Pretty low, honestly. It's pretty low for one of them to not have the tinted rock. Maybe I just didn't see it in the other one. I don't know. It's not like they matter. It's not like there's really anything they offer me at this point. Very low chance they give me like a key or profit in bombs that I don't need to profit in. So I'm really not too concerned if I missed it. Double greed's not the most friendly of things. Wow, all that cash. I already filled the donation machine for the run. I actually killed the horse first. I was trying really hard. That's just not easy to do. Dang. Could have been so many things. And then it was the least useful one. Later, buddy. high potential for mistakes on Monstro too, even though I had that one in the bag. Spiders don't hurt me, of course. So a normally sticky situation turned into something that didn't matter at all. I'm gonna blow you up. I was hoping you hit me up with the key. So lucky for me, I got a Judgment card, which gives me an extra item in the chest as long as I bomb it. It's just a guaranteed item for that. So in this case, I absolutely need to focus on dodging over anything else. And that is why. Single mistake can put me into a very scary situation. But fortunately, I'm super fast, so I can make it to any of the safe spots pretty easily. And I have plenty of time to react slowly. No problem, right? So we have enough keys for all of these. Turns out only one of them is particularly valuable. So I got SMB Superfan, which is all stats up. And I got Mom's Eye, which is a chance to shoot from the back of my head as well, luck-based. I seem to have the luck such that it will activate every single time I shoot. And I got Glitter Bombs, which is a chance when I use a bomb that yeah, that's pretty worth it. That I get a pickup dropped from it. So Shoop Da Whoop does my damage times 4 for a couple hits. Since it's a short charge, I'm taking it through just for room use, and then I'm going to take the book for the final boss. Alright, you can tell me the map and give me the chariot, apparently. I wanted the card, of course. I already knew what the map was going to be. Chariot's invincibility and contact damage for a brief period of time. So that's useful. I don't know why I'm getting so many chests. Because I don't have Guppy's tail. I must just be really lucky right now. Oh, this is such a stark contrast to the start of the run, where I had so much trouble with Duke of Flies. And now Duke of Flies dies in like 10 tiers at max. Feels good, man. Sure. Doesn't really matter, because I'm not taking it to the boss. The sun. Chariot's probably more valuable. I can expect that I do more than 100 damage thanks to the chariot when the sun is only 100 damage. There we go, I picked it up. I really thought that one would get just past me. Not a big deal. So the big thing here is I want to not be at the top or bottom when this type of wave is coming out. Because then I am far more likely to get hit, as there is a lot less open space between the tiers. That's about it. The rest of this is easy. And I'll just take it the long ways so that I can maximize lump of coal damage and distance for dodging. No problem. You have yourself a solid lost run right there. Everything went pretty perfectly. Didn't even need a respawn item, only got hit like 4 times. Pretty good stuff. That is going to do it for today. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.